Hi everyone, welcome in. This is Crow. Today is Sunday, August 17th, 2025, and this is Flosstube 53. So welcome in to everyone who is new or returning. We got over 900 subs, so thank you everyone. So if you are not subscribed, I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you to click the subscribe button and hit that bell so you're notified when I get a new video up. But we did reach 900 subs, so that is very, very exciting. It's taken a while to get there, but I'm very happy and very thankful to all of you who have followed me on the journey. And yeah, so I did decide, if you did see my post tab, I did decide to film every fortnight, so every other Sunday. So the next Flosstube will be whatever 2 weeks from today is. I don't know. Not next Sunday, but the Sunday after that. So we're gonna see how that goes for a little bit. I might switch back to weekly. I'm not sure, but we're gonna give this a go because I do want to try to do more lives or do lives and post more Stitch With Me videos and things and more member videos. So I don't know, we'll see. So my Stitch to Finish game, we're gonna start with that. And how do I want to do this? So my Stitch to Finish game, I think I said I was going to link the video where I explained it last time and then I didn't. So I will try to do that. But I will insert the first, hold on, I'm trying to find it. Jesus. I'm organized, I promise. Okay, let's get all these back in there. Okay. So basically I have all these whips that I want to finish, and I roll a d20 and I have Xena the Wizard Princess try to attack them, and I'll put the video below, but we're going to insert the first play here. Hey everyone, this is Crow, and we are back for a new week of the Stitch to Finish game. And so this is our first play for the week, and I've been thinking about what to do for the wheel. So I think because I do want to get them finished, that is the goal, I am going to reset the wheel at the beginning of each week. So we're going to reset the wheel, so things that I did work on do have a chance to be called again and attacked again by Xena the Wizard Princess. Because like I said, the end goal is to get all of these finished. So let's go and see what the first thing she is that she's going to try to attack. And it's Free Palestine, which was the first piece that the wheel picked last time. And Free Palestine has 6. So, and don't forget, she has an attack spell of 3. So if I don't roll a 6, it's below a 6, I can add the 3 on to try to get to a 6. So let's get that out of the way for right now. Oh, and I didn't open this because, again, I'm not prepared. All right, so we need to try to roll a 6 or higher. And it's a 19. So Xena the Wizard Princess will be attacking Free Palestine. And let's see how many stitches she's going to put in. 500 plus 400 is 900. So she'll be putting in, well, I'll be stitching it, but she will attack Free Palestine for 900 stitches. Okay, so the first play was I had to do 1,400. No, I don't remember actually. Was it 1,400? I don't know. I had to do so many stitches on Free Palestine. And this is where I was beforehand. And whatever, I don't remember what the number actually was that I had to stitch because there was only 100 stitches left. So I just finished it. So we have this is our first finish from the Stitch to Finish game. So this was a free pattern from Modern Folk Embroidery. And I did put 2024 instead of 2025, which is the year I finished it, because that's the year that the hostilities happened or started to happen. So I did keep 2024. And all the green I added, this is a Belsois, I want to say pickle relish, maybe? I did this 2/1 full cross on a 18 count oatmeal Ada. So this is finish, I want to say 16 or 17 for the year. I have a board where I keep my finish track, where I'm tracking my finishes, but it looks so gorgeous. So I'm going to finish this, fully finish it. I'm not sure how yet, and put this on my Craftivism wall. So yay. Okay, first finish. So then we played again, and let's insert that clip. Okay, so y'all just saw my finish of Free Palestine. So that is amazing because that's the whole point of this game for me, is to get some finishes. So I had been debating on whether or not to, when I get a finish, replace it with something or just leave it off and take it off the wheel. So what I think I'm going to do for right now is take it off the wheel. So now we'll have 19 options. And the other thing that I had thought of doing, which I'm going to do, is every time I finish something, Xena, the Wizard Princess, is going to level up. So her attack, instead of 3, is now going to be 4. And we're going to take Free Palestine off. So what I'll do is, after I finish filming this, I'll redo this sheet on the next page because this is going to bother me that things are crossed off. So every time she levels up, every time I finish a piece, she will level up and her attack will increase by 1, which means that when I do add a new piece onto here, I can start making the numbers higher if I would like. So that's that. So we're going to spin the wheel to see what Xena is going to try to attack this time. Ciao mille falcia. Okay, so this one is one of my, it's a story. It's a kit from Design Works. It has an attack of 12, so, or hit points of 12. So she needs to get either roll a 12 or be able to get a 12 with her attack. So we're going to roll the d20 and see what she gets. A 6. Okay, so 6 plus 4 for her attack is 10, so she cannot attack Ciamella Falcia. So we're going to spin again. Eggnog Latte. This is by Shannon Christine Designs, I believe. An Eggnog Latte has an attack of 10, hit points of 10. So let's roll. She got a 14, so even without adding her attack of 4, she can attack her spell of 4. She can attack Eggnog Latte because she got a 14, which is higher than 10. So we're going to be stitching on Eggnog Latte, and now we need to roll for our number of stitches. Okay, so 200 plus 400 is going to be 600 stitches on Eggnog Latte. All right, so I had to do 600 stitches on Eggnog Latte. Let me find it. I should have gotten it out before I started recording again, but I didn't think that far ahead because why would I do that? 600 stitches on Eggnog Latte. This is what it looked like before. Oops. And this is what it will look like. It's by Shannon Christine Designs. And I'm doing it 2/1 full cross on a 14 count black Aida. And I guess I should have I should put up here what it looked like before. I did that out of order. My bad. Let's go this way. And this is what it looks like now. So I worked a lot in the mug. I think I did some of this white here, finished off the snowflake, did these, and then worked on all of this part of the mug over here and filled in the sprinkles or whatever they are. So I got good progress on that. And it's looking fab. I have a thing for peppermint and like hot chocolate. And I don't know. I just do. So that was fun to work on. I think that's the first time I worked on that this year. So that was nice to get out. Then I did a lot of these. We have 5 total stitch to finish plays for this week. So on to the next one. All right, so we are ready for another play of stitch to finish. Oh my God, I forgot what it was. So we worked on Eggnog Latte like you just saw, and Ciamella Falcia was not worked on. Xena was not able to attack that, so I'm going to take that so it can be chosen for this round. And let's spin the wheel. Eat the Rich. I think that was spun last time or one of the previous times. Okay, so Eat the Rich has an attack hit points of 6. So let us roll and the d20 and see if Xena can attack. 15. Okay, so even without adding her attack spell of 4, we can attack Eat the Rich because that only has hit points of 6. So we're going to be working on Eat the Rich. So let's see what the stitches are going to be. So 400 plus 400, that's going to be 800 stitches on Eat the Rich. So, Eat the Rich, 800 stitches. This is a piece by something. Shitpost Samplers. And obviously it's not, this is just a black and white, but that's what it will look like. It's from Shitpost Sampler. And I just used, this is what it looked like before. I just used some things from my stash. I got some free silks from Bestitch Me that she gave me with an order because the order took longer than she wanted, I guess, which was very nice of her. I didn't expect it at all. And then a variegated, which I hope I have enough of, floss that I had in my stash that I got like on AliExpress or something. I don't remember. So these are the two silks. They are slightly variegated. And then this is the one from AliExpress. So those are the colors that I'm using. And this is where we are. So I got this border done, finished and started working on the bottom. I got the word rich finished, and but it's gonna say, but don't forget the seasonings. So I did all these letters there for those bottom words. So not too much more to go on this. I just hope I have enough of the frame floss. We'll find out. Okay, and then another stitch to finish play. All right, y'all. We are back to see what Xena is going to try to attack next. So I did get the 800 stitches done on Eat the Rich. So let's spin. Bird Herd. This was a freebie by Boomerang Stitches. And Bird Herd, down here, has hit points of 12. So Xena the Wizard Princess needs to get a 12. So let's roll the d20. And she got a 7. Oops. She got a 17. So even without adding her attack spell of 4, she can attack Bird Herd for 12. So now we need to find what we're going to stitch. All right. What is that? 600 plus 800, so that's 1400. Oh, my thumb keeps snagging on the felt. 600 plus 800 is 1400 stitches on Bird Herd. So I'm getting all of 1400. So 1400 for Bird Herd, which, let me find it. Where are you? You're in a thing that should be very easy to, oh, it's because it got knocked to the bottom. This was a free, and I think it's still available on our website from, oops, Amity from the Hathaway Stitchers has a pattern. She's a pattern designer under Boomerang Stitches, and she now has a website. I think it's just boomerangstitches.com, but this is what it will look like, but in color. It's a free pattern. You can get Bird Herd or Bird Nerd, I believe, and I think they're both available on our website if you want. Oh my goodness. Get back in there. And I'm doing my own conversion on this. So this is what it looked like before. I had to get 1400 stitches in for the Stitch to Finish game. And I'm doing my own conversion of some cottage garden thread like flosses that I had in my stash. And then some DMCs. Oops, I just dropped it. But I'm doing this 1/2 on 36 count Oracle linen by Picture This Plus. And so I'm making my birds goth. My bird herd's gonna be goth. And this is where we are now. So I got so much done on this. I finished no, that's a lie. I finished this bird and then got like all of that done. And I did commit to 2025. So apparently I'm planning to finish this year. Yeah, I wrote the date in, or I wrote it. I stitched the date in. So I have committed to 2025 as a finish for this piece. But this is my goth bird herd. It looks so nice. So awesome. So I think there's 2 more birds, so it's basically a half done. I just love it so much. Ugh. This is the first time I worked on this year as well. And I forgot how fun it was to stitch. I have a few other of her patterns that I haven't started yet, but this just makes me want to start them all. Okay, and then it's time for the last Stitch to Finish play. Okay, so I'm back for another play of Stitch to Finish. I did, as you just saw, get my 1400 stitches in on Bird Herd and had a really good time stitching that. So that was great. So we're going to play again and see what Xena, the Wizard Princess, is going to try to attack this time. Rebecca Nurse. That is one of my temperature stitches, actually, for my members. Rebecca Nurse has a hit points of 7. So let us get out. I have a cup this time. 4. So 4, take this out. 4 plus her attack. Xena's attack spell of 4 is 8, and Rebecca Nurse has 7. So she rolled higher with her attack spell than the 7, so she can attack Rebecca Nurse. This one is by Rebecca Nurse, is by Primitive Hair. I love the Primitive Hair stuff. All right, so now we're gonna roll for the stitches. What is it with the 1400s? 8 and 8 is another 1400, or 6 and 8 is another 1400 stitches. But this time it's going into Rebecca Nurse. So another 1400 stitches. I think I actually said in the clip, like, what's it with all the 1400s? Where is it? It's Rebecca Nurse by the Primitive Hair. No, that's not it. That's also not it. Where? Oh, it's this one. It will look like this. I love the Primitive Hair patterns. I have so many of them that I've collected over the years. This is in memory of the people who were executed in Salem during the witch trials. So Rebecca Nurse was one of the people who were executed. And that was her home. So I'm doing this. This is what it looked like before. I'm doing this with the all 4 colors, 2/2, a full cross on 32 count vintage country mocha linen. And here's where we are now, and I am absolutely loving this piece. Like, oops, I'm gonna lose my needle minder. Hold on. Let's get my life together here. Okay, look at that. Y'all. So I did Salem 1692. All of this tree, almost all of this side of the house filled in the windows. So the windows are all filled in, the chimneys filled in, filled in the posts for the fence, and then started doing the snow. That is going to look absolutely fabulous. And I cannot wait to get this done. This is going to go on my murder wall when it is complete and fully finished. Because the people were, yeah. They were innocent people that were just a little bit different, or, you know, someone didn't like them and they just accused them of witchcraft, and they were killed. So that's going to go on my murder wall in memory of the victims. So that is all of my stitch to finish. I did do another play, but I didn't get it done, so I don't know. I might just scrap that and start fresh for this week. So yeah. Then we had our clue pieces, our clue stitching. Oh, I did get all of them done. I just forgot to check that off. So this is all of our clue stitching for this week. Miss Scarlet is a serial killer, apparently. We had Miss Scarlet with the candlestick in Watchmen. And we also had Miss Scarlet with the candle. She likes her candlestick in Botanical Gardens. We had Professor Plum with a knife in The Colors of Life. And then we had Miss Scarlet again, but she used a rope this time, in The Traveler's Window. So, yeah. Miss Scarlet had a situation this past week. So the Watchmen will look like this. I now have 6,314 stitches out of 335,500, and I'm at 1.88%. And I'm doing this on 22 count. And this is what where it was before. I am converting it to half cross, 22 count, 2/1. Goodness. And I had to do what, 800 stitches on this, which I did. So this is where it is now. And I worked all up here and got that bit, I'm pretty sure. Can't wait to get to the ravens in here. This is also going to go on my murder wall. My murder wall's got a lot of themes going on it. Any way I can relate something to a murder, whether that be crows or like actual murder, it goes on my murder wall. So, you know, we got a variety of themes going on there. But that's where this will go eventually. Years from now, if I ever get it finished. So there's that. So that was Clue. And as a reminder, all my Clue pieces are my large full coverages, which for me are over 200,000 stitches. That's just how I assign them. That need to get to 5%. So, and then I'm just rotating through, and when one gets to 5%, just comes off the wheel and then keeps going. Then I had botanical gardens for Miss Scarlett again with her candlestick, and I had to do 800 stitches on it. And this is what it will look like. This is by Rose Catherine Kahn. Oh, Watchmen is by Lisa Parker, charted by Hayde. Botanical Gardens is by Rose Catherine Kahn, charted by Pain Free Crafts. I now have 3,918 stitches out of 441,936, and I'm at 0.89%. I need a sip of coffee. Hold on. And I'm doing it on 25 count, converting it to 2/1 half cross. This is what it looked like before. Hold on, let me do it this way. And this is where we are now. Hold on, I'm dropping everything. Okay. You know what? I didn't think I needed my board, but I do, apparently. Okay, there we go. This is where it is now. So, I don't even remember what I did. I think I just started working in park threads and taking it out of the diagonal, so probably a lot of this is new. You should be able to see a difference because it was 800 stitches. Probably a little over 800 because I'm not too careful about stopping when I reach the target number. So I love the chandelier here. So pretty. I have a lot of Rose Catherine Kahn pieces. I have this one and Cozy Winter Book Nook started, and Glimmerstone Bakery started. I forget what it's called, but the library one, or where you can get it in the rainbow or like the teal purple version. I have the teal purple version, but I haven't started that yet. And then I also, Jen said she got it too, but I got the portals, the 6 portals. Same. I had to get it like as soon as I saw it. I was like, yes. I'm going to do them individually though, because I feel like while it would look really awesome all together, right, it's like 960,000 stitches, and I really don't think I'm going to get that finished in my lifetime. I would love to, but you know, we have to be realistic. So I'm going to start with the ones that I like my favorite ones, and then do them individually, get them hopefully finished, and then kind of try to work my way through. So then we had The Colors of Life. This is by Artisy. Oh wait, I can show you this because I have this on my markup. Hold on. The Colors of Life, charted by Artisy. Artwork is by Chuck Pinson. I now have 3,221 stitches out of 227,150 for 1.42%. And this is what it will look like. We're doing this on 25 count, converting it to 2/1 half cross. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Is that you? This is you. This is what it looked like before. And I had to do 1,000 stitches on this, which I did, and I know I went over, but I don't remember how much I went over. And this is where we are. So I worked in some park threads. These are new park threads because I was sort of getting to the edge of my hoop area and it was uncomfortable to stitch. But I did a lot of this in here. colors in this are amazing. There should be an owl coming in soon, somewhere in here-ish. I'm not quite sure. But this has been really fun to stitch on. The colors are amazing. This is my first artsy piece that I have stitched. I have a few others in my hoard, but I haven't started them yet. This is the first one I've started, and it is stunning. Absolutely. Okay, and then the last one is still in the hoop because I was just working on it this morning. The last one is the Traveler's Window. This is artwork by I don't remember. I don't remember. It's charted by Hade. It's at the tip of my tongue too, but whatever. I will try to remember to put it in. I had to do 700 stitches, which I did yesterday, and then I worked on it more this morning because I was enjoying it. So I did do more than that. I now have 2,136 stitches out of 376,275, and I'm at 0.57%. And this is where we are now. So I filled in a lot of in here. There were some confetti stitches I filled in, kind of did this, came down, did this, filled this in. So kind of everywhere, a bit everywhere. There should be a before picture that I think I took a before picture for this one. I think the only one I forgot to take a before picture for was Rebecca Nurse. So you should be able to see a difference on this one. So this is the first time I got this out this year, and I don't know why, because I kept thinking about it and I kept being like, oh, I don't really want to. And then when I got it out for this and I started working on it, I was having such a blast. So yeah, I don't know what the hang up was, but it was a stupid hang up because I was having such a great time. Like I said, I worked on it yesterday. I got the clue stitching done and then kept going on it this morning because I was having such a great time with it. Okay, then we have 2 monthly theme projects for this week. So Bandit is hosting the theme this month, and it is birds and other flying critters. So I picked a non-full coverage, well, you guys voted on it, but a non-full coverage dragon and a full coverage dragon. So the non-full coverage is Hot Chocolate Dragon by Stanley Morrison, charted by Pain Free Crafts. It will look like this. The background is not stitched. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 22 count. This is what it looked like before. And I now have if I can find it, 2,763 stitches out of 70,151 for 3.94%. And this is like this is a 22 count oatmeal fabric, sort of. I don't really know exactly what it was. It was I got it from a D-stash on Facebook a few years ago. Like I'm not even on Facebook anymore, so it's been a bit. But this is where we are now. And I'm having such a good time with this. I came down, this was one of the Stitch With Me's I did, one of the premieres, I think. So I did come down, work down here, and I just started kind of filling in and bringing it down. So I honestly don't know how many, I mean, I have it in my tracker, but I don't know off the top of my head. but you should be able to see a good difference. The scales look absolutely, like, this is charted so beautifully. Pain-Free Crafts does such an amazing job, Sarah. She does such an amazing job. So this will stay out, and you'll see this again because this is one of my monthly projects. So that's going to go back in the basket. And then the next one is the Glowing Pumpkin. This is artwork by Sarah Richter. Charted by Thread Geeks. I'm trying to find it. There it is. I now have 2,252 stitches out of 185,328 for 1.22%. I'm doing it 1/1 full cross on 22 count. This is what it will look like. There we go. And I got a good chunk done on this. I did a top left start. This is what it looks like. So it's the top left of the pattern, and that was what it looked like before, obviously. And this is where we are now. And like, look at the glowing bits, and then there should be an owl coming in soon. This is some of the sky, the tree trunk, like the tree, one of the branches on the tree. I was having, I feel like I keep saying that. I was having such a great time working on this. So this might be another today's stitch. I don't know. I want to work on everything. I love the colors, like the green. So beautiful. Can't wait to get further in on this one. But I started this month with like a little tiny diagonal. Like I had like that much done. So made good progress so far this month. So that will also stay out. I'm gonna get back in there. Do it. Okay. So those were the monthly themes. Then other ones I worked on this week. Halloween Fae. I'm converting it to 2/1 half cross on 22 count. Artwork is by Amy Brown, charted by Unconventional X Stitch. I now have 17,271 stitches out of 273,000 for 6.33%. And it will look like these. Beautiful. I love Amy Brown's artwork as well. Okay, so this is where we are now. I think I have a before picture for this one. So, oh wait, I need my board. Where's my board? So, this is what it looks like in total. Those wings, y'all, the wings, I just can't. They're gorgeous. And I think I focused it, I honestly don't remember because it's been 2 weeks. I think I focused in on the wings and tried to get more of this bit done. Maybe some of the background in here and up here. I don't really remember, but hopefully you'll see a difference. Beautiful. Oh. Next time I bring this out, I might just work more on the background to try to, like, the wings are gorgeous, but there's a lot of that background. So I might try to just knock a bit more of that off. Then I also worked on Hubble Bubble Square. Artwork is by Lisa Parker, charted by Heaven and Earth Design. I like Lisa Parker's artwork too. I now have 3,993 stitches out of 302,500 for 1.32%. I started this with Tanya from Stitching Addicted. She's much further along than I am. She's on a roll with it. It looks amazing. She got the bubble done. But that's what it will look like. Siski's also stitching this. Sharon is also stitching this. Sharon, what's your... I don't remember your YouTube name now. I'm drawing a blank. I had a migraine yesterday, so I'm still a bit spacey. So it's hard for me to... No, I'm not talking to you. Sorry, she thought I was talking to her. Jesus. So I'm still a bit spacey, so I Fun with Cross Stitch. Sharon from Fun with Cross Stitch is also stitching this. I feel like there's other people too. I just don't remember them right now. Hi, ma'am. Can you not drool all over my thing? Hi. Hi, Zena. Oh, we're doing this. Zena is apparently coming to say hi. Can you not knock it? Don't knock it. Oh my God. Zena. Okay. You can say hi, but don't knock the camera. Oh. Don't drool on me. I will let you out in a second. Okay, we're almost done. What, you want to come up and say hi again? Okay. She was wagging her tail and was knocking the stand that the camera's on. Ma'am, you got water on your eyebrows. How is that even possible? Okay, all right. That's Zena. So, what was I doing? Hubble Bubble. That's what it looked like before. I think I have a before picture. I'm not quite sure. And this is where we are now. I'm doing it 2/1 half cross on 25 count. And this is what it looks like. It looks amazing. I just, especially seeing like Tanya and other people who are further along than me, it looks absolutely amazing. I was just kind of, I need to get through the stone there, and then I think I'll enjoy it more. I was just getting a bit tired of the same blues and over again. But it needs to be stitched. Got to get through it. It'll be amazing when it's done. Like when I get through that section. Where's my bag? Okay. Then the last one, saving the best for last. It's Halloween Night. Artwork by Irohise Rosa, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. I now have, wait for it, 63,316 stitches out of 102,000 for 62.07%. I got Zena spit all over my... now it's taking forever to load. It's sorting its life out. Well, while that's figuring out its life and hopefully opening the chart, I'm doing this 2/1 half cross on 25 count. Oh, there we go. Oh, shit. Okay. This is what it will look like when it is done. Stunning. And this is what I think I have a before picture for this. I think. And it's this way. This is where we are now. I think I need, well, let me just hold it up. This is where we are now with it. Can you see that? There we go. We're just taking a moment to appreciate everything going on here. Now, I think I worked mostly on this half. I know I focused, like, most of this pumpkin is new. The jack-o'-lantern, the eye is all new. I know I filled in whatever confetti I had left on this, like for the lid of the pumpkin, the light coming through. All of this I did. I know I worked over here and filled more in there. I also think I came and filled in more in here. There was a section that I filled in and it started coming down. But it was mostly there. Kind of looks like a cyclops at the moment, but there is another eye, I promise. So, once again, for reasons. There we go. Beautiful. I have no method. I'm just kind of going in, filling in, putting my hoop on and sort of working in that area. So that's Halloween night. Once this gets finished, I need to figure out like my next sort of focus one, and I'm not sure what that'll be yet. I might have you guys vote, or Ko-fi members vote, or someone vote. So that's that. That's everything I stitched this past 2 weeks. So plan on 2 weeks from now for the next video. We'll see how I'm feeling. I think I'm going to try at least a little bit to do the 2 weeks for the videos, but I might go back to 1 week. We'll find out. You know, as much as I do. If you're not subscribed and you like what you had to see, make sure you like the video. Click the subscribe button and hit that bell so you're notified when I post a new video, which will hopefully be at least 2 Stitch With Me's this week, and fingers crossed, live. So I hope you all have a great week ahead. Stay healthy, stay safe, and happy stitching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.